Hey, all you Zealots and Zerglings. We've got a 3 versus 3 for you on Research Complex, where I have spawned as the yellow Zerg with my allies. Spartan as the purple Protoss. And Bocephus as the orange Zerg. And we are going up against Fitz as the red Terran. Raskolnikov. I hope I pronounced that right. And he is the blue Zerg. And wow, we got some APM spam going on there. And finally, we've got Epic Win as the teal Zerg. So we're going to be expecting an epic win from you. Epic Win, because I worried that your name is writing checks that your gameplay can't cash, but we'll have to wait and see. And we do have that pool going down. What is that? That's going to be a 10 pool. Very early pool from Epic Win. Is Rask going to be doing the same thing? No, he's going to be going gas first on 12. Very early for a gas. You'd see a 12 pool. I don't know if you see a lot of 12 gases. I don't know if that benefits or not, but I don't have all these build orders figured out, and I know by now I should be researching up on this, but I just don't have the time. And it looks like I've got my pool going down as well. Going pool first, which is definitely unusual for me. I'm not sure. I perhaps was worried about Ling rushing with a 10 pool on the way is a possibility. And we also got the pool going down for Bocephus. Check the production. It does look like the Epic Wins pool is going to finish first, and mine is going to finish second. With our other pools a little bit behind. We do have a double gate coming down here for Spartan, who's keeping it a little bit back, and Rask is going to be scouting a bit, and that has been spotted by me. He's going to check the space. No one has expanded there just yet, which I would love to expand back there. In base expansions, tucked in the back corner. Oh, it's music to my eyes. Yes, my eyes love music. They don't listen because they're not ears. They love to see music, and I'm not really sure I'm going with this right now. And as a factor that I'm still having trouble figuring out some of these new maps, I've decided to float my Overlord right over this base, thinking that it was just one of the expansions. I don't know what I thought the mains were, but popping up just as Queen is spawning beneath you is a sure sign that your Overlord is gonna die. And we got early Zergling speed coming here from Rask. So I guess that early gas was for that. Even pulling drones off gas, so he certainly has a build in mind. He knows what he seems to know what he's doing. Let's just see. It's going to be a big problem for us. We're going to have speedlings on our front door. He's getting a little bit. Oh no, going to get that queen out. And spending on a hatchery for an expansion. Going to be the first to expand. If I expand here yet, looks like I'm going to be a little bit behind him on the expanding, but not far. And how's my Zergling speed? Is that on the way yet? Not on the way yet, because looks like I'm just getting the gas up right now. I haven't quite been able to afford that yet, and building up a considerable amount of minerals. So let's do something about that. Let's make 6 drones. It's not going to be enough, but it's a start. It looks like Fitz is going to be guarding this ramp, not walling it off per se, just kind of making a bit of a limiting it just a little bit. And are there any other ways? There's still this ramp into the base, and you've got this collapsible tower here right now. So I mean, you can knock that down, block off that ramp, but there are other ways in, as I found out in a recent game. But maybe we'll get to that one later. I can't remember if that one's in my queue right now. And we've got Bocephus going to be expanding here to the front, a little bit riskier, but there's not that many options right now. What's going on here? I got some Lings running around a bit. Probably going to go snatch these watchtowers. I do love taking the watchtowers. They give you pretty good vision, especially for some early rushes. They've caught a lot of early rushes, and don't underestimate the value of that. Fitz is going to be expanding now. It looks like Epic Win is not expanded just yet. He's just building up a lot of Lings, and if you're going to go... Well, first of all, he does have speed on the way, but he's not doing anything else. He probably needs to pull these off gas, even though he doesn't really need the minerals. But if you're going to go one base Zerg for very long, or one base Ling for very long, you've definitely got to put up a macro hatch. I don't think it's recommended, because it's really going to hurt you your economy later. But you're going to have so much money. You do not have the larva to build enough Lings on one base. It's just not going to happen. And oh, but we do have speedlings coming out here for Rask Ganala, that guy who does have the fancy Zergling skin. Oh, I can't wait till I get up there. And the fancy Overlord skin, which of course comes first. And I actually do have these. I don't know if I have them just yet. I don't think I have them yet. If I did, we'd probably see them. And a ping there, we are spotting that this expansion is going down. Do I have the skin yet? No, not right now. Just have the same old regular Overlords for the time being. But we do know this is going down. But I think we're going to have some Zergling issues first. And Banelings as well. So we're going to have to deal with that. If we're going all Ling right now, we'll see if this is going to get his lair up. He does have a Roach Warren. So I'm assuming he's got some roaches. Well, he's got some slowlings. He's going to be trying to take out this expansion. I don't think he's got enough. Yeah, the Marines are going to force that right away. And a single Stalker from Spartan is not going to be enough. Although he could micro. Yeah, he's going to be able to take out that Marine fine enough. And it looks like, oh, we want to stop this expansion from going down, but we got to be careful of these Marines. You can kite against these Marines, but he chooses not to. He's going to let his Stalkers get killed before the Zealots. One Stalker goes down before the Zealots even get into the battle, so that is not well controlled. The Zealots have got to lead because they have the hit points to deal with it. And he is going to be able to force the lift off there, and that Mule is going to be a little bit wasted unless he gets that back on his main mineral line. So we have managed to deny that expansion for now, and this door is not closed off. It's a pretty tight choke, though, so it's going to do a lot of damage to those Zealots, but he keeps fighting it. Oh, looks like Rask is going to try to poke in there with his Lings, but it's not going to be enough. He's just going to try to kite around these Zealots for, I don't know what purpose. I guess he's going to wait for Epic Winds Lings to come and get the surround on those, and those Zealots are not going to make it. You hate trying to take out Zealots with your Lings, but sometimes there's no other options. We did manage to force a lift off here, and that is something. And if we check the units lost, it's about equal. We lost a little bit more. And there's my unfortunate overlay. But we did manage to slow down mining, and we wasted a Mule. This Mule is never going to be able to do anything. It's about to time out, and there it goes. So some damage was done, and that's good. But now Bocephus has switched all over into Roach production. He does have +1. I do like early upgraded Roaches. I don't know if 10 minutes is all that early. I would hope that he'd at least be working on his armor upgrade. Not just yet. Can't quite afford it, although he's just now being able to afford it. I think I would like to see that. But instead he's going to go Spire, which, that's the thing now. With the buff that Zerg's got in Heart of the Swarm, everybody's just going mass Muta. And oftentimes they're rushing to mass Muta. I've been expecting mass Muta and try to build for it, and I still can't get mine up fast enough. Sometimes it doesn't matter. Sometimes we're managed to pick away at them enough that it doesn't hurt that I'm starting a little bit behind, but it's a bit of a concern. But I think it's going to hurt them economically to try to force that much into pumping out early Mutas. And we do have the Twilight Council and a Robo on the way for Spartan, as well as a couple more gateways. He's going to try to supplement that production because he is on 2 bases now. And I don't disagree with these cannons. Just slow down any particular attacks to the front. And it looks like I got some pretty good creep spread going on here. Got an extra queen out. That helps so much. You have no idea how much just a single queen does. Even when you ignore it a lot, just you can get an awful lot of creep spread out. And if you keep on top of it, I mean, you can get all over the map. But that takes a lot of micro. It looks like Rask now is going to go for Pathogen Glands and Burrow. We're going to have some Infestor hits and Baneling Speed, 2/2 upgrades, and he's going for his Hive already. Wow, Rask has really got the macro chain rolling. He's got a 3rd base up and running. He is the first one to get on 3 bases. And it looks like we got some Lings here for Epic Win. Not going to fare so well against the Roaches. Don't even need my Lings' help right here. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't going to work. Maybe he needed to pull those back, or let Rask do the decision making. He seems to have a pretty good, solid feel for what he wants to do with his Zerg right now. I'm a bit envious, and it looks like I'm getting up a Spire too. So we're gonna have 3 Air Zergs and one of the guy that's already up to Hive. It was Epic Win going for the Spire, wasn't he? Or was it Rask? I can't see a structure. I thought one of them was going Spire. I guess neither of them is going Spire. It's just our team going Spire. And it looks like, oh, we're going to try to force that away again. They might be able to get this on fire. They might be able to cost this. Oh, it looks like I've actually helped out this time. And it looks like they might be able to get this unless he sends something out to there to repair. Oh, it's getting so much damage. He needs to get someone to repair. Otherwise, that barracks is going to go down. No, it burns down. That's a huge loss right there, and these roaches are pretty beefy. They don't really have much against these roaches, and the banelings, oh, the banelings are not what he needs here. You got a really good splash, managed to take out a cluster of roaches, and they are pretty softened up now. But still, you really don't want to have to force your banelings to detonate on roaches, unless, I mean, there are certain situations where it can pay off. But more often than not, well, maybe this will pay off here, but there's still roaches in the base. They're still killing off units. Not any permanent damage, and I don't know what these queens are doing here, but it looks like they will eventually clean that up. Was it worth it? I don't know. If we check the units lost right now, oh, it looks like our Terran Fitz is taking a beating right now. Spartan's done not so great himself, but all in all, I think we're a little bit ahead in that respect, if that's going to make any difference. And we do have Blink coming here on the way for Spartan. We have Tunneling Claws coming here for epic win, and Hydrostun. He's going full on Roach Hydra. He's getting +1 range attack just finished, +1 armor attack is going. He's definitely got to get those upgrades going if he wants to go Roach Hydra. Probably realizes that Lings are not going to do it against what we are throwing down here. Looks like I'm getting another base up. No way to get up here other than with air, but you know, you gotta watch out. Anything can kind of sneak up here. If they suddenly go for Reapers, they can get all up in this base completely. So we're gonna have to be careful. It looks like Spartan's gonna plop down a Nexus here before the creep takes over. I don't know if I was trying to skirt that or if I just got lucky and managed to give him just enough room to build that. And we do have Mules coming here for both Cephas. Oh, that's my Overlord. Don't have to worry about that. And this base is not defended. He's not even very well saturated. Where are all his SCVs? He's trying to go on 2 base, and he doesn't even seem to have enough SCVs for 1. I don't think we could have killed that many. And well, these Marines probably could do something to force us away, but instead he's going to lose almost all of his SCVs. If we check income, he's got 6 workers left, definitely way behind everyone else, which means Rask, man. Rask is just a macro machine. I should be taking lessons. He's already got chitinous plating and 3-3 on the way for Ultralisk tech. Gonna get some Overseers there to kind of spot around. So we got Ultralisks on the way from our opponents, and they're hard to stop if you're not ready for them, and we're not ready for them, I feel. Lings against Ultras, no. 1 Immortal, not going to cut it. Stalkers, no. No. Blink Stalkers, maybe. A little bit. For a little while. But no, and more Lings. This could be bad. And just now I'm getting 1-1. Where are my upgrades that they're so behind this game? We've got a push coming right here. It's going to be Raskunov's Lings Force. Pretty well upgraded. 3-2, +3 on tech. I know he's going to go for my expansion. It looks like I may have anticipated this and tried to pull him away early, but I managed to get those drones burrow. That's why you research burrow for this. I mean, I think I use burrow more for my drones than oh, Rask, you rapscallion. Did not even notice this was happening. Oh, I did not even notice this. That is unfortunate. This actually could have explained, if I remember this correctly, this could explain something I saw going on later. It looks like we're going to be another push. Looks like Bocephus is doing a lot more harassing right now. And these Lings, can they see what's coming up right now? If these spines finish, then they'll do a little bit. They won't cover this whole base, unfortunately, but I did not know those Lings were in there. I did not have a clue that they burrowed. And, oh, losing a supply depot. Trying to micro against Spartan, who does have a Colossus out. Does he have the range upgrade? Not just yet. It is just about to finish. Might have been good if he could wait a little bit for that to finish, because it's not going to get maximum. And Bailey's going to take out some of the Stalkers, but a lot of Marine deaths. They're going to try to focus down the Colossus. They will get it, and Infestor should be able to help clean up the rest of this. And meanwhile, oh no, those things are still burrowed. There is a spine right there, though, so when they pop up, he'll get a couple of pokes in before they can do any damage, but be coming in any time. And there it goes, and yeah, he's going to try to get right into the sweet spot away from most of the spines. See, I was wondering how these Lings got in here with all these spines that were up, and that's why they were already in there. And doing the hold position to make sure those drones go down, not good at all. And they managed to hold their front. Are their Ultralisks on the way yet? Did he get his Ultralisks out? Doesn't have Ultralisks out yet. It's kind of weird. He's got all this. He must be feeling the pressure. Doesn't feel he has time to get the Ultralisks out, or does he have the money? Ooh, doesn't really have the gas for it. Maybe that's why. Oh, that's why he doesn't have the gas for it. 8 Ultralisks on the way, and 8 is going to be a pretty fine number, believe me. And it looks like I'm getting +2 across the board. +2 air attack and 2-2 for my Ling forces. And it looks like I sent my Lings over here to clean that up, but damage done. A lot of workers killed there, but now I know he can't get in there again easily because there's a lot of spines there. There's a scan going down somewhere. I'm not sure where that scan's going down. And it looks like Raskinov gonna throw down a lot of Evo chambers. I don't really get this. That's a lot of money just to wall off. Can these Ultralisks get out? Okay, they can get out. That would have been concerning me. If you were going for, say, Vipers, I wouldn't necessarily mind this because the Vipers can feed off of it, but he's just using this as a wall right now, and there's not really any ground defenses, so, I mean, Lings could just kind of run through that with no problem. So I'm not sure what this is all about. I've never seen this strategy before. I was with you until now, Rask, but I just don't know. And, man, Fitz is not doing well right now. He is almost mined out. He's taken so much punishment. He's had his natural denied over and over again. He's going to fly another command center out there. No, it's not using his main. Sometimes Terrans are forced to use their main, and that probably hurts. And I do have Mutalisks out right now. +2 attack, +1 armor completed. And we've got, +2 armor and Hydro speed and Roach speed coming up here for Epic Win, who is... He's building Roach Hydra. Very robust, very damaging unit composition, and a lot of Ultras coming right now. Oh, and Baneling drops. We're gonna see he got Baneling drops. This guy knows what he's doing. And it's frankly it's got me a little bit concerned. And it looks like I have an Ultras cavern of my own on the way. If I can get these out before he can do much with them, it could offset the fact he got these so early. 3-3 is on the way. Adrenal glands for my Lings, which is going to be absolutely worthless. And I've managed to find myself an undefended base. Epic Win. This is only his second base, so this is going to be a problem. And meanwhile, we've got maybe this is what these Evo chambers were for, was to slow down any attacks. But these Hydras on the move command, he's going to defend his expansion, but the Colossus are absolutely burning it apart. But then here comes the Baneling drop. He's not focusing down these Overlords. The Colossus are going to go down. In come the Ultralisks, and that is going to clean that up without any damage done except for Epic Win's Hydralisks, which are completely slaughtered. And these infestors have a lot of energy, and they're burrowing. And he's got Overseers, and it looks like I got Spines that are going to kind of poke away at the Ultras, but he's going to pump out a ton of infested Terrans. The bad thing is they're probably going to clean out all my Spine Crawlers. The good thing is that if with any luck they will only be cleaning out my Spine Crawlers. I'm pulling back my Mutalisks because they can deal with the Ultralisks eventually. Eventually they can deal with the Ultras. Yeah, we did have a recent game where I was using Mutalisks to thin out Ultralisk curves, but look at that. The drones have pulled back, they're safe. The hatchery, he's trying to focus it down, but these infested Terrans are all about to time out, and yeah, I'm going to try to... Nope, they're going to go down. So the hatchery's going to remain. Pretty much just lost the Spines, maybe lost a few drones there. I'm not sure. It looks like Explosives going to run in there. Now he's got defensive structures, which are blocking the Lings from getting in. So now this force makes a little bit more sense, but still not going to last very long against this counterattack. The Ultralisks are retreating. Because I got Chitinous playing on my own. Spore Crawlers. I got to be careful with that. Oh, I got to watch out for the Infestors. If they pop up and throw down a Fungal, it could be devastating. Oh, is he gonna try to Fungal? He's decided not to. I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. I don't know what I'm doing over here. I was focused on battle cruisers from Fitz. You can afford to get battle cruisers out. Infested Terrans coming out. I don't know. Would it be better just to do Fungal? And he's actually blocking the Hydralisks. They could have gotten in there, maybe gotten a couple of shots off. And it looks like Rask is going to lose his. Well, I guess that's his fourth base. So it may not be hurting him too much economically unless he's kind of getting mined out. Gonna burrow his own. He's gonna burrow his. Oh, there's my Ultralisks. They are out here right now. Where are his Ultralisks? He's got 17 Ultralisks on the way. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. And there's some right here. I should be able to deal with those if I can get my Ultralisks back over there. This guy's not gonna be able to do it by himself. But it looks like we are pushing around into their mains. Where are all those Ultralisks about to pop up at? And yeah, Epic Win's gonna have some problems. He's got no money. Are these drones gonna be able to get out? No, they're running into the Roaches, and the Ultras are just going to kind of sweep over the Roaches. Excuse us, we'll just take care of those drones for you if you don't mind. And it looks like my Ultras down there got taken out because these guys popped out. But still, Epic Win's in trouble. There's damage going on all over the map. Looks like Raskinov. Can I see that? No, Raskolnikov is gonna clean up his natural, and that's gonna probably take care of my Ultras. I got 5 more on the way, but Epic Win is hurting bad. And now Rast has got people at his main, and can he... Oh, a Fungal goes down on the Roaches. Looks like it missed most of the Mutalisks. Not going to be able to fungal again, but if we could focus down... Oh, watch the spores. They're so good against Mulos. So it looks like he did get a fungal down, but he's going to let the spore crawlers take out his Mulos. We really need to get this down, because if we could focus down the Ultralisk Cavern... Oh, he's got a lot of Ultralisks out right now. It's Ultra versus Ultra, and I think his count is that I got 5 that are about to pop, and I've only got 6 out right now, so I'm well behind him in the Ultralisk count. 11 to 15. Are we going to be able to do this? This is a pretty beefy army. My Ultras are still going crazy now. They have the nice Ultra skin. You may have the Overlord skin. You may have the Zergling skin, but I got the Ultralisk skin. Dagnabbit. So now who's the I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Oh, who's trying to expand over here? Oh, careful! If those Ultralisks find those lings, they're not going to be long for this world. Looks like Bossy's going to try to expand over here. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Got more Mulos coming out. I mean, not too really that worried about Vikings. And a single Ling here. Did he try to counterattack? He may have, but there's enough spines here that 2 Lings are not going to be much of a threat. But these Ultralisks are really the big threat. Ultralisk and Infestors. Definitely difficult to deal with, and he's going to burrow everything. Just doesn't want to deal with the Mulos at all. We need some detection over here. A ton of Overseers from Bocephus. Yeah, it's gonna force him to unburrow. A good fungal on the roaches, but really those Ultras are gonna take him down in no time. And oh, he fungals all the Mules and all the Overseers, but doesn't look like he had quite enough right here. And Fitz is gonna give the GG. I guess I can understand. Oh, because he's got. Oh, I counterattacked with my Lings. That was actually pretty good because while all the Ultralisks are over here, I'll send my Lings over here, take out the biggest threats And there goes Rask. I guess he realized he can't do this alone. So, wow. I'm not sure how we pulled that off. I guess we just did enough damage to their opponents. Rask was kind of out on an island by himself. He had a really good game plan. If his allies had been able to follow through and not taken so much damage, they probably would have had us. But we kept ourselves strong, didn't take much economic damage, and held on. So I hope you enjoyed this game, and have a day.